I'm telling you, Big Brother be watching. Y'all think I be joking? You know Jarrell, my brother, he a conspiracy theorist. Don't get him started. He a real deal conspiracy theorist. Shout out to him. What up, Jarrell? You ready? Let's go. Let's get it cracking then. Come on. Yeah. I say you down on your luck. You say you don't give a fuck. And nah, I'm just playing. But somebody should have definitely freestyled over this. This be fire. Talk to him, Faith. Yeah. You know how you make me feel, dummy. Yeah. We could be serious. This could be real deal now. I'm talking real stuff. What am I supposed to do when I love you? Yeah. Of course. I'm yours. Need it. Where did we go wrong? This is my jam. Road trips, I'm taking a long ride, or the shower, I kills this. Y'all want some? Nah. Yeah. Talk to him. It's hard to. Sometimes we forget how young she was and how many hits she put out. She had some talent with R. Kelly and away from R. Kelly. So as great as he was musically, it wasn't just him. Leah had some hits. Now that I think about it, she might have been up there with TBE. She might have been a part of the TBE. Had that not happen, take us out of here. Don't. Yeah. Happy April, man. It's April. What's good? Welcome back to the Keep It a Buck podcast. I appreciate you tuning back in. And if this is your first time tuning in, this is the Keep It a Buck podcast. A podcast about black men's emotions, relationships, God, self-awareness, and black women's value within our culture. What's happening? This is season 2, episode 11. And I'm gonna give y'all the title right now. I cheated. Take me back. But we're going to get to that in a second. I want to thank my YouTube viewership for sure. I thank all my YouTube commenters. Keep commenting, y'all. Appreciate y'all. And if you haven't left a comment, leave a comment. My YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, however you digest the podcast, I really appreciate you. We appreciate you at the Keep It a Buck podcast. All right. What's going on in April? Of course, here's the thing about being bored. Being bored forces you to learn who you really are. It's like, and I know this is mad insensitive, and I shouldn't even say it, but it's close to insanity. Like, I know because we spoiled. That's why I say that. You know what I'm saying? I understand I'm spoiled. I am aware of that. But it's like, when you bored, you get the question like, what's real? Who really love me? Like, what do I really want to watch? Listen, man, my advice, aside from learn something and try to grow and take the time to, do something for yourself, besides that is watch the stuff that you would never have watched. You understand what I'm saying? So, fellas, check out one of them Lifetime movies. Or check out one of them episodes of Snapped or one of them women's murder shows. What else do women... Guilty confession. watch Ratchet TV, but I do like Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was watching it from season 1. Shout out to Chantel. What up, Chantel? I was watching it from season 1, so I kind of know the characters. I like Real Housewives of Atlanta. But anyway, just watch something you would never watch. Ladies, you know what? For all the single ladies that say they want a good man and they're looking for a man, where the good man at, I got some advice for you right now. Get your pen and paper. Take this time. Watch some sports replays, man. If he like LeBron, go back and watch the 2016 finals. You watch it. You just watch it. It's 7 games. You watch all 7 games. And I guarantee you by the end of that series, you're going to understand, damn, I understand why he liked LeBron so much. Go back and watch some Kobe highlights. Go back and watch, forget the 82, although that's a good place to start. Go back and watch the 61 he had in 3 quarters versus the Mavs. Sat the whole fourth. Watch some, if you don't understand, like, why do people even listen to what Charles Barkley say? Why is he so? Go back and watch some Dream Team highlights, or go back and watch some Charles Barkley Phoenix Suns highlights, and you will understand. Ladies, take this opportunity to dig into what your man likes and take some time doing it. And if you're trying to get with me, you know, you got to go back and watch that Mayweather versus Gotti. Body, head. It was incredible. Matter of fact, fellas, y'all should go back and watch that too. For all the people who think all Floyd do is run, go back and watch. First of all, his early career, he was a knockout artist. But go back and watch him versus Gotti, and you tell me you tell me if he ran at all in there. Beautiful boxing skills. But anyway, when you're bored, you really get to find out who you are, man. You start doing stuff you never thought you would do, and you just start enjoying it. So, yeah, just take this time to learn yourself. Do everything. Just eat shit. Eat different shit. Like, don't just keep going back to the refrigerator eating the same stuff. Shout out to Butter. My nigga Butter ordered a whole case of gourmet popcorn. Fundraiser style. Now, you're not supposed to do that. Honestly. You're not supposed to order you don't order fundraiser stuff if you don't have a fundraiser coming up. You don't do it. And by the way, listen, y'all learn if y'all around long enough. I hate a lot of stuff. Only the stupid stuff though. Like fundraisers. Most fundraisers, I'm talking about the ones that you participated in school, where if you sell $700 worth of merchandise, then you can get a keychain. Kids was working their ass off. Matter of fact, kids' parents was in General Motors going up and down the line selling shit out of this catalog. Come back $550 and you get to get some trading cards. That's all you earn. Yeah, we're raising money for... Shut up. When the Girl Scouts outside the store and they asked me, do you want any cookies? I said, I don't associate with gangs. Can you please not talk to me? You're a gang. That's all the Girl Scouts are a gang. Y'all come up, pressing up on us like, yo, I got it. I got that good stuff. And it's going to be limited time. Yo, buy it. I'm out here freezing. No, shut up. Where's the money going, dog? Where's the money going? Because y'all had the same outfits for 192 years. Where's the money going? It's a scam. Next time a Girl Scout asks you to buy some cookies, you tell her to shut up. I don't deal with gangs. Now back away from me, girl. That's what you do. I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to get into that, but yeah, man, fundraisers are a joke. Y'all don't think so? Or I'm bugging? I'm the only one. All right. I guess y'all let studs make y'all food too. I don't let no stud make my food. I walk in, they got a stud on the grill. I'm out. Who y'all got back there? Y'all got Justine back there? Nah, I'm out. I do not eat after no stud. I don't eat with no stud cook. If a stud cook for you, listen, nah. I'll move on, man. to my new favorite segment, Growing Up Black. And this episode's Growing Up Black is the junk drawer. Every crib has the junk drawer. And it's usually in what room of the house? The kitchen. The junk drawer is in the kitchen. And what's all in that junk drawer? Y'all just go ahead and list some stuff. Off the top, man, every house I've ever been in, the tape. If you in a black person's house and they tell you go get the tape, where you think it's at? Where you think it's at? Tell me where it's at. It's in the junk drawer. Tape, extension cords, twist ties. Those twist ties that you don't need, that you never use. It's a bunch of those motherfuckers in your junk drawer right now. Pause the podcast. Pause the podcast. Go and see and count how many of those twist ties are in your junk drawer right now. Go. What you get? How many? Dozen? That's in there. So what's the craziest thing in either your current or the household that you grew up in, y'all junk drawer? What was the craziest thing in there? I want y'all to comment or email and let us know what was the craziest thing in your family's junk drawer. And I know you had a junk drawer if you was black. I'm trying to think, what was the craziest thing in ours? First of all, there used to be so many cassette tapes in the back. There was a hammer in there. What was the weirdest thing in my junk drawer? Dre, what was the weirdest thing in the junk drawer, bro? Junk drawer heavy, too. Weapons. What we had? What you call it, man? The phone cords, like to the old school landlines. The ones the girls double dutch with. By the way, we should have probably capitalized more, the hood, on sending the girls who can double dutch like that and investing more time in them with sports. Double dutching, dog. Double dutching takes some real skill and some real foot speed. Now that I think about it, they should probably start training people using double dutch. It's 2 ropes. Matter of fact, you bored. Try it. Double dutch challenge. So the girls finna kill y'all, but only the girls probably 30 and up. Hot take, I don't think girls under the age of 30 know how to double dutch. I don't think so. But dang, yeah, maybe that's what I'm gonna do. The double dutch challenge. And I'm not a homosexual. But now that I think about it, it's really good footwork. I don't know how, so I'm gonna try to learn how to double dutch. But yeah, we definitely had the phone cords in our junk drawer. All right, where we at, man? Oh my goodness, people was clamoring over this one when I posted this one. I cheated. Take me back. Matter of fact, let Aaliyah ride some more. I need to get a water, yo. Y'all know what I realized the other day? Women hate being right. They hate it. Women absolutely hate being right. They cannot stand being right. They hate it to their core. They don't like it. I don't know what it is. They do not like being right at all. The best way to start a fight with a woman is let her be right. If she's right, oh my God. And it's only certain ways to let them know that they're right. Or now you being funny. Oh, you being funny. I'm right. Come here. Oh, I'm right. Women hate being right. But today's topic, when or how to get over someone cheating. So for one, I wish I can poll y'all. Pause. But I wish I can take a poll. First question would be, have you ever cheated before? And this is before we're going to get into all these definitions. But have you ever cheated before would be question 1. Question 2 would be, have you ever been cheated on? And then question 3 would be, have you forgiven someone for cheating? And question 4 would be, could you forgive someone for cheating? Because I talk to a lot of people that's like, and a lot of people just talk though, but a lot of people say no. I think more men forgive women for not. They don't actually do it, so they'll just dip if the girl cheat, but they not over her. Like they really not over her. So they pretty much accepted it, but they just too embarrassed to get back with her. Like they can't get with nobody else. But can you get over cheating? And what is cheating, right? I'm not gonna go into the tangible things on well, if you do this, if you do that. I would say to cheat is to break an agreement. That's what cheating is. Cheating is to break an agreement. You can go in, well, I didn't sleep with him, I didn't sleep with her, I didn't do this, boom, 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 boom. If you cheat, that means that you're breaking an agreement. Agreement is a negotiated and typical legally binding arrangement between two parties as a course of action. That's what an agreement is. So you broke an agreement. We had a negotiated arrangement between us for a course of action. If we decide that we're going to be in a relationship, we negotiated that together and we made an arrangement, both of us, to go as a plan with a course of action. We decided we are going to be monogamous to each other. So if you cheated, you broke that agreement. Whatever I feel steps outside the lines of monogamy, that's what you did. You broke that agreement. So to cheat is to break an agreement. Right? So I guess I got to today's topic by just thinking, you know what? How bad is cheating? I cheated. So, yeah, I cheated for whatever reason. And it is something that should not be done and something that shouldn't just be glossed over or taken with a grain of salt. But where does it rank on the hierarchy of things not to do? Because, and I say, hear me out. So, you can have a really good significant other and they make that mistake, and then you pick that against somebody who has not made that mistake but is not supportive, who is verbally abusive, who is emotionally shut down. They haven't stepped out, but who don't tap into you guys' emotions together, who don't feed into you. Let's just say that. So you got one person who's great, terrific, really good for you. They inspire you. You feel like they make you better. They make the mistake of cheating, and then you have another person who has not cheated at all, no way, shape, or form, but they don't make you a better person, or you don't feel like they support you at all. Being around them is a negative environment. It's not a positive. Where's the bigger mistake? I feel like cheating is always at the top of the list. And it's just like that's the end all be all. Now, I'm cool with relationships ending because of that. And I guess I should have prefaced this before the show. I'm referencing relationships rather than marriage. I really don't necessarily touch on marriage too much because I'm not married. So I'm not necessarily talking to the married people. No disrespect to y'all. I should have prefaced it with that. But I am talking to people who are not married, people in relationships. So I broke that agreement, right? I broke that agreement that we negotiated together. Obviously, it's not to sleep with anybody else, and I did that. I broke that agreement. But so which is worse though? The person who's great for you who made a mistake and cheated, or the person who doesn't make you a better person but didn't cheat? What's the bigger mistake? I feel like cheating is too high on the files hierarchy. Cheating is like a double tech. If you cheat, that's a double tech and you out of here. But if you just an unsupportive boyfriend who don't pay his girl no mind, who don't feed into her, who don't support her, that's just one foul. You can play the whole game with a foul, but you gave me two. You gave me two texts. You gave me two texts. All this stuff that everybody doing. You gave me two texts. I'm kicked out the game. Nah, man. I don't feel like. I just came up with this, by the way, but I don't feel like I don't feel like cheating should be a double tech or even a flagrant. It's different types though, so I guess we're gonna get into that. It's definitely different types. But from jump, I'll just say that. I'm not talking about marriage, but in relationships, I feel like the cheating aspect is it's too heavy. But let's get into it more in depth. So, as far as cheating, and I asked previously, can you forgive somebody for cheating? And then let me add a caveat to that. So, what if it was your fault that they cheated? Yes, that's possible. It's possible for it to be your fault that someone cheated on you. Now, they still should be held accountable for that mistake that they made. I am not saying that they are right. But there's definitely instances where it is the other person's fault. Now, I'm not condoning cheating, but I'm also being a realist. There are some situations where cheating is the best option for everybody. Of course, you should get to the point where it's just like, yo, this is not working out. I want to leave. That's definitely the best option, right? But when we talk about something as emotionally charged and testosterone and what's the word I'm looking for, man? Adrenaline driven as these escapades can be, it's like if you get in a fight for your life, like what would you do? Like would you bite somebody's testicles off? Oh no. But like what if they was choking you, but like it's the only thing you could do. So and the best idea, of course, is to just step out of the relationship. Say something, be verbally conscious, and step away from the relationship. But I mean, there are instances where it is indeed your fault. Or what if you feel like it's your fault? Forget about whether it is your fault or not. What if you feel like it's your fault that the other person cheated? And let's not get too psychological into this. I mean, of course, if you have a pattern of doing that and blaming yourself, then that's the issue that you have, and you need to realize that it's not you. But let's just say you feel like it's your fault. Does that matter in taking someone back? It took me a while to learn this, but I think not sharing yourself emotionally is worse than physically cheating. I feel like that's emotionally cheating because you have so much going on inside of you that is you, that is your makeup, that is what makes you up, and you're not sharing that with me. It's there, but you're not sharing it with me. I feel like you're cheating on me. You're cheating me, not cheating on me. You're cheating me. You're not giving me you. And I feel like that's worse than someone physically cheating. I feel like someone physically cheating is a moment and is driven by emotions. But for somebody to emotionally shut down, that's long term. To emotionally shut down takes a long time. And you have to go through that for a long time. So that's much worse to me, emotionally shutting down. But what would you forgive somebody if it was your fault? Does that make a difference in your decision whether to forgive somebody or not? Also, does the way they cheat matter? Now I would definitely say hell yes to this. I put a post up on Facebook the other day, and I was just joking. But damn, part of me was serious. If that's what you do, but get somebody who's gonna cheat on you like you cheat on them. So like, if I step out of bounds by texting somebody, Caleb, sorry. If I cheat by stepping out of bounds and texting someone who I shouldn't text and be having those conversations, and you sleep with my cousin, like that's not the same. We didn't cheat the same way. Like, so it hit a little different. It feels a little different. The fact that I stepped out of bounds, I broke the agreement by texting something, having that relationship with somebody, and then you sleep with my cousin. That's not the same. So does the way someone cheated on you matter? I feel like he's never played with this toy until now. Caleb, I'm shooting a podcast. You think you can not play with that toy right now? Maybe grab something that don't make noise. You think that's a possibility? Yeah. Okay. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Bet. And I also wanna. That's my guy. So, the way you cheat. Hold on, man.
With the flashlight and top.
I know. You want to come say hi to the podcast? Come on. There we go. There go. The viewers right there. Say what's up into the mic right here.
What's up?
Tell me your name.
My name is Caleb.
And what you do when you box?
I go into the body.
You go to the body?
Yes.
Man.
And go to the right body.
You go to the right body?
Yeah.
Yeah. Future world champ right here. All right. Can you let Daddy finish recording this podcast? You want to go in there with Sissy?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not asleep.
Yeah, she probably asleep. But let's get one of your tablets. So that's gonna take a minute to edit out. All right. Where was that? Oh yeah, if it was your fault. No, the way they cheated. I think the way someone cheats on you, it represents a level of respect. I've lost respect for some people for the way that they cheated on their significant other. Like, I understand people make mistakes. I'm telling you that. I've said that several times. But the way you do it matters, yo. Like, in certain ways, don't do me like that. Now you just disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? There's reasons to cheat. They're wrong and whatever. But the way you do it, nah. Don't disrespect me. That means you never had respect for me. That's not just a mistake that you made. You never even had respect for the kid. Don't do me dirty. It's a way to cheat on somebody without doing them dirty. You're wrong. I'm not saying you ain't wrong. You definitely wrong. But it's a way to cheat on somebody without doing them dirty. Don't do me dirty. The way you cheat matters. Definitely. And then what about the quality of the person that they cheated with? Does that matter to the forgiveness? So ladies, if your guy cheat on you for somebody, a girl who you don't even think, forget the way she looks. Or I guess let's start there. If your guy cheats on you with a girl who you genuinely find to be unattractive or ugly and so opposite from you, does that matter in your decision making whether to take them back? And then I'm asking everybody, if that person that your significant other cheats with, you just don't feel like they're in your class, like your class of person. You know what I mean? Like you thought your boyfriend was better than that to sleep with her, or you thought your girlfriend was past sleeping with guys like that. Does the quality of the person who you cheated with or who they cheated with, does that influence your decision on whether to take them back? And for me, I would say that's kind of complex. I'm going to say my hard answer is going to be no, because I've definitely been cheated on. Sometimes being cheated on is the best thing for you. I'm not saying staying in that relationship, but just to learn some things to humble you for sure. It definitely humbles you. Getting cheated on humbles everybody. That's a fact. But I've definitely been cheated on, and the guy that they cheated with was a lame. But at some point I would be willing to forgive them for that mistake. So that's why I would say no, it doesn't matter the quality of person who they cheated with. I mean, everything has its barriers. Like, you can't cheat with somebody who does crack, who routinely does crack. I can't double back with that. I can't be an Eskimo brother with him. Well, I can't share you with him. Nah. But other than that, just maybe the person, you don't think that they look good, or you don't think that their lifestyle is nothing that your significant other should have ever been participating in. I still would say that really doesn't weigh a bearing on whether I would take somebody back or not. Man, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my God, are you for real? Like, when I thought you was cheating, I thought it was with Mr. Fly over there. Like, my man whose shoes I like. Like, damn, he always got nice shoes. Like, I wonder where he get his shoes from. That's who I thought you was cheating with. I did not think you was cheating with my man with the dad Nikes on. My man with the standard glasses frames. The ones that come with the prescription. I didn't think that you were cheating with him. Man, so it definitely hurt more when I figured out it wasn't Mr. Wavy over there. It wasn't Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky, what they called him. It hurt when I figured out that it wasn't him and it was the lane. But, I mean, it hurt just to get cheated on, period. So, I don't think that weighs a bearing too much on if I would take a person back for making the mistake of cheating. It just burned a little different. That's all. But just overall, people who love you do make mistakes, but you're the judge of the severity of it. So, and I say that to say, because, like I said, cheating is the end all be all within not just our culture as in the black culture, but just period. Like, people feel stupid when they've been cheated on, and because they think other people look at them a certain type of way. So I say people make mistakes, that's gonna happen, but it's up to you to judge the severity of that mistake. Don't let nobody else tell you leave him because of the way it makes you look. Don't worry about how you look to other people, because to be honest, like I said, I think it's ranked too high anyway. So you judge where cheating ranks on your scope of to leave a person or biggest mistake. Like I remember earlier, I was referencing the person who emotionally shuts down. I think that's at least a flagrant foul. That should at least be a personal and a flagrant foul. Flagrant 2, you kicked out. Flagrant 2. That's a personal and flagrant 2 foul. You know what I mean? You shut down to somebody and you just basically giving them your shell. You made an agreement to be with this person, and y'all had a plan of action moving forward. And that plan wasn't, okay, cool, let's get in a relationship and I'll learn less about you. That wasn't the plan. The plan was to learn more about each other, to become more alike, to become more one. That was the plan. So you get here and you emotionally shut down. Come on, man. That was excessive. You didn't make no play on the ball. You're not trying to play ball out here. You're not trying to be in a relationship if you emotionally shut down. You're not trying to make a basketball play defensively. You went through, you hit my head for one, with your elbow at that, and then followed through. You seen how I looked at you when I got up. He can't do that, Jerry. He can't come across my head like that, Jerry. He can't. Emotionally shutting down a relationship is a personal and flagrant 2 foul. You're out of here. But I'm not certain that cheating should be that double tech getting you kicked out the game. But it's up to you, more importantly, to rank the severity of that mistake someone made. And I've said a whole lot of variations that go into the one action that is cheating. It's a bunch of variations. So you be your own judge of that severity. Don't let society or what it's supposed to be. Listen, reality isn't what it's supposed to be. Reality is what's real. Okay? I'm going to say that again. Reality isn't what it's supposed to be. Reality is what's real. So forget all these standards of what it's supposed to be. It's what's real. The real thing is one of the most respected women and one of the most powerful women in the world was openly or publicly, it was known about that she was cheated on in a marriage at that. She was cheated on, and she is adored by most women in this country, including a lot of y'all listening. That's what's real. The reality is the queen is not supposed to be cheated on. That's the reality. That's what reality would tell you. That's what it's supposed to be. But what's real is it happened. And what's also real is that she forgave him. She picked the severity of that mistake that he made, and whatever it was to rectify the problem. I'm sure it wasn't easy. I'm not just saying just gloss it over. It's a way to rectify and get down to the bottom of why it happened and why it should not happen again. But she picked the severity of that mistake and decided what to do from there. She didn't make it a double tech. You automatically out of the game because how I'm going to look. And think about it, ladies. I mean, you might have to look like that in an apartment complex or at work or if y'all got the same circle of friends, but not to the world. Beyonce had to look like that to the world. But my point is, I cheated. Take me back. There are some situations. There are some scumbags. Like I said, I lost relationships with people and I lost respect for people for the way that they cheated. But there are some good people who make that mistake. But it's up to you to judge the severity of that mistake. Don't let your ego or what it's supposed to be, how other people are going to look at you, how it's generally looked at and all the quotes and everything like that. Don't let that be your gauge on whether to take somebody back or not. It's up to you to choose the severity of how big that mistake was. And like I said earlier, I think personally, cheating ranks too high on the hierarchy list. And then I would go back to that survey and let's look at our surveys again. What was the first question? Have you ever been cheated on before? Second question, no, have you cheated? Second question, have you ever been cheated on before? Third, have you forgiven somebody? Fourth, would you forgive somebody? So whatever answers you gave after listening to the podcast, I'm wondering, would those change at all? Or would there be caveats to those answers? Or do you feel different about your answers in any way, shape, or form? But yeah, it's up to you to rank. How do I feel about this? Is this the end all be all? Is this a double technical? Am I about to kick the person out of the game? Or maybe they just earn a couple fouls and some bench time. Maybe they need to really understand that ain't how you play the game. No, that's not gonna ride if you want to be on the floor. If you want to get some minutes, no. So go sit down. But it's other stuff that can be done in relationships. Ladies, y'all let niggas do a bunch of stuff. Say y'all don't catch them cheating yet, but y'all let niggas do a bunch of stuff as far as emotionally being detached from y'all and being verbally abusive, not being supportive, not really caring much for who you are rather than the position that you're in. Y'all sit with that nigga and then tell the girl who got the guy who do all that cheat, girl, you gotta go. But y'all will sit with the nigga who doing all the other stuff to y'all. Y'all sit with the nigga who's slowly tearing y'all apart. He don't make the big mistake of cheating, but he's slowly tearing y'all apart, and y'all sit with him and then tell y'all homegirl who got the good guy who made that mistake, you gotta go. Be your own judge of the severity of the mistake that was made. All right, I'm going to close out with something I've been doing, which is destiny killers, because I think it's important, especially during this time. While you got some time to yourself, you got some time to make those decisions and plan moving forward and figuring out who you are, maybe what you want to do, if you want to alter that at all, what you do. But I'm going to talk about destiny killers. You got to watch out for them. Destiny killers, watch out for them. People who don't tell you the truth are keeping you further away from your destiny more than anything else. So if you got people around you who don't tell you the truth, they keeping you from where you think that you're going to get. Because if you're supposed to be getting a honest opinion from them, and all they doing is telling you what you want to hear, they are destiny killers. They are not helping you get closer to your destiny. You need honesty from them. That's why you need transparent people around. That's why I yearn so much to have relationships with people who are transparent. I'm not saying as soon as we meet, tell me all your business, everything like that. But if you're not emotionally open to me and I've been emotionally open to you, I don't feel like you being a friend to me. I don't feel like you being fair to me. I don't think you really care about my destiny. If you're just telling me what I want to hear, you care more about protecting something than my destiny. So people who don't tell you the truth are keeping you further away from your destiny than anything else. Be around people, talk to people, engage with people, try to get insight from people who you think will tell you the truth. And if the closer you are with somebody, if they not telling you the truth, they're hurting you. I guarantee you they're hurting you. But they'll be there if you do make it. They will be there. But they're hurting you from getting there. It's going to be hard for you to get there if you're expecting the truth from them and they don't give you the truth. Or like if you emotionally open to somebody, if I'm emotionally open to my best friend, I tell him how it feels when my girlfriend does this or when I do this. And I'm talking to him as a man and I'm respecting him as a man and he never tells me anything about how he feels. Then I feel like, maybe he don't respect my opinion on how he feels. Or how can I respect his opinions on how I'm telling him how I feel when he never tells me anything about these feelings or emotions that he has? Does he not have them? Like, I'm trying to share this as a man. And as a man, that's the person who I need to help me and be open with me. So if somebody not telling you the truth and not saying how they feel when it relates to you or when it relates to a situation that you could be involved in is not telling the truth. Be clear on that. Not talking is a lie more times than what you say being a lie. It's what you don't say that's the lie. Word. But people who don't tell you the truth are keeping you further away from your destiny than anybody else or anything else. And let's close out with the love yourself, love somebody else. This week's love yourself. Think back and laugh at the old mistakes you made. Laugh and then thank God that you lived to learn through them. Because I made most of the gargantuan, stupid mistakes that I made. When I think back on it, it's kind of funny, actually. They do share that in common. It's funny for some reason. But it was a stupid mistake. Stupid mistake that I made. I can't believe I made that mistake. And when I think about it, I'm lucky to be alive, and I thank God. When I think about the mistakes I made, I thank God that I learned from them and that I'm alive to learn from them. So to love yourself, that's what I want you to do. Think back on the old mistakes that you made, the stupid ones. Laugh at yourself, because it's funny. It's definitely funny. I've seen some of the people y'all used to be in relationships with. It's funny, the stupid mistakes that you made, and then just thank God you're alive to have learned from those mistakes. Mistakes are like free lives. Like, mistakes are like energy. Mistakes, you learn so much from a mistake. It's incredible. We need to remember that and stop just taking one side of mistakes. Remember everything about a mistake. A mistake really helps you out. A mistake is really the best way to learn, honestly. So think back to those mistakes that you made and just thank God you learned from them. Just thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Because Lord knows I don't deserve it. Woo. Thank you. It just hit me a little bit. Because I ain't have to be here. And then for love somebody else, tell somebody good job. Even if you don't think that they think what they're doing is hard or impressive. Because a lot of people forget who they are or what their works mean or how talented they are, because maybe they grew up doing it, maybe it's just been in their family, maybe they're just so used to it. But tell somebody good job. Like, it's people doing good jobs every day who don't get told that. Sometimes it's just being a mom. That's not easy. Or even being a student right now, having the world in your palms and trying to focus in class. Being a kid, just being anything. Being a clerk at the grocery store right now. You know what I'm saying? Being anybody right now could be told good job. Being told good job means so much to people, including myself. Give me my flowers while I'm here. Don't put none on my grave, because they ain't gonna do nothing but die with me. So give me my flowers while I'm here. I want to outlive my flowers. So tell me while I'm here. Tell somebody good job. Even if they might not think that what they doing was that hard. Whatever the case may be. Just tell somebody good job, man. That's how you love. People need that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to think back to something stupid we did. Laugh at ourselves and thank God that He let us live to learn. And then after that, we're going to tell somebody else good job. We're just going to acknowledge and give credit to somebody who's doing something, no matter what it is. I know we can, man, and after each episode, man, and each week and each day that we go by, I just know we can be better people. And I appreciate y'all. Let's go on this journey together, and let's just be as great as we can. You know what I'm saying? In God's name, you feel me? But until the next time, love yourself, love somebody else. You're